Hi, I'm Jim Bethencourt, and I'd like to introduce you to a tool I've created called RefactorFirst, so you can focus on what matters. I'm a principal consultant at Improving, and I lead the Houston Job Users Group at www.hjug.org. You can find me and the HJUG Talks on my YouTube channel, and I'm also on LinkedIn, on Twitter, and on GitHub. I've created a tool called RefactorFirst that I'd like to share with you today. It helps you prioritize the design debt that you should work on first, so that you're not left wondering where to start. It creates this graph and a table I'll show you in just a moment, so that you can make sense of what needs to get fixed and when you have some extra time, or if you want to make a concerted effort when you want to fix things. So as you can see here, the effort is on the x-axis, and it will help you to figure out what the ugliest code is, what the ugliest design problems are that you need to fix. And on the y-axis, you can see the relative code churn or the relative change proneness of your classes. And so what you want to do is take and focus on the classes that are the easiest to fix, that have the highest churn, and those will help. And those will help to help your team to be more productive, so you can get the most bang for your buck, basically, whenever you want to fix things. So the same graph also generates a table, and as you can see here, to get the priority, the change proneness rank minus the effort rank is how the priority is calculated. I've also included the most recent commit date and the commit count, so you can have an idea of how much of information you need, and also the method count, so you can get an idea of how large the class is. So to get RefactorFirst, you can go to github.com/JimBethencourt/RefactorFirst, or you can search RefactorFirst on google.com, and it will bring you to the very first link there, as you can see. So running RefactorFirst. So what do you need to run it? You need Java 8 and Maven 3, and that's really it. So you can run Maven, this Maven goal, and Maven org HJUG RefactorFirst plugin, RefactorFirst Maven plugin 030 report, and then it will generate the RefactorFirst report, as you see here, and a gchart.js, which contains the Google chart that's generated by the tool. So open up RefactorFirst report.html, and it will generate the graph and the table for you that you saw earlier. And the great thing is there's no need to compile your code. It uses PMD's God class rule, which scans the source, and then also it will take and find and rank the God classes that it discovers based on the PMD rule. And then it will also calculate the relative class churn using JGit. And then once it's calculated both of those, it calculates the refactoring priority and then generates the output that you've seen earlier. So why RefactorFirst? Because design debt slows down teams. And we all know what we really want to do is take and deliver features and spend more time with our family and friends. And you also want to make the best use of your time as a developer. And I'm sure your managers and your product owners want you to do the same as well. The other nice thing about RefactorFirst is that it's easy to understand by both developers and non-developers alike. So why God classes? Because God classes are 5 to 7 times more change prone, and also 4 to 17 more times defect prone, because they're so big and because, well, they're just hard to understand and it's easy to get things wrong. This tool is based on National Science Foundation funded research that was done by Nico Zazorka, Carolyn Seaman, Forrest Scholl, and Michelle Shaw. And this was also, if you want to, you can look at the presentation that I've got here listed in the footer, and it's also on the RefactorFirst GitHub repo. So also I'd like to take this moment to mention that Improving has talks every Wednesday and every Friday. You can go to improving.com/virtual events, and you can also find past talks on YouTube here, YouTube/user/improving enterprises. Thank you very much, and enjoy RefactorFirst.